trying to own the Jets. So the Jets are going to be worth well over $1 billion by the time I'm ready. Am I close? No. But I fundamentally, what's it going to take? The same course I'm going now. 3 years ago, I was a wine shop owner with a very large business. But, you know, in that short period of time, I've been signed by major agencies. I've got 15 television deals on my table. I signed a 7-figure book deal. I've got opportunities to be in Asia. I'm going to fucking crush it for all the brands that we're going to represent. So we'll charge more because we're the fucking best. We'll save it. We'll invest in something. That'll make money. Keep saving. Don't buy dumb shit like flat screens. I can buy the Jets.
And all of this, when you say it was great, but there are going to be disappointments along the way. How do you get through those disappointments?
You know, I think that's a DNA thing, honestly. Like, disappointments happen every day. I mean, I probably made 1 million mistakes, but I can't really put my finger on which ones, right? I think it's just a mentality. I think DNA is very underrated. I think way too many people feel they can be something. If you're a hockey player, you're not a basketball player. If you're a chicken, you're not a whale. You know what I mean? Know who the fuck you are. You know what I mean? If you really know who you are, blogs came out, you know, I saw that shit, I can't fucking write. Ghostwrite on your book. I can't write, right? I knew I could have fucking crushed it. I knew Spectator and Parker couldn't handle me. But I couldn't start because I wasn't strong at that. When I saw that YouTube shit in 04, I was like, okay, this shit's gonna be on like Donkey Kong soon. Once people start watching video on the internet, I'm coming out full force. So you've got to really know your strengths. And I think that's very, very important. I think you have to surround yourself with people. Too many people going at it alone. I think there's a lot of business people that suck at everything else. Can't, you know, I'm probably good enough at content and business to pull this off, right? I think there's a lot of business people that can't create content, right? Run on sentences, suck on camera, sweat, voice of shit, you know, so, you know, they need somebody. There's a lot of two-person teams that should be being built right now that aren't, and it's something I think a lot of people should pay attention to. Yes, sir.
Gary, I'm going to preface this by saying that I had no idea who you were before you came.
How many people in here have no idea who I was?
What?
I told you. I knew it.
What? You had me at hello. Now I see why you're up here.
What's that?
Now I see why you're up here, because I love you now. now I'm in love with you. Here's my question, man.
Yeah.
And I'm reading your bio here. You're up there and you're saying, be passionate about what you're passionate about. And if you're passionate, then that's what it's about. I want to know what you're passionate about, because whatever that is, that's probably why you're up front.
You know
what is it that you're passionate about? Is it just the Jets?
Yeah, man. The question is, what am I passionate about? You know what the funny thing is, and this is where my agents and PR people hate the shit out of me, I'm passionate about a lot of shit, and I'm not willing to fold into society. Like, all my people are like, you're the fucking wine guy. We've got $35,000 an episode on the table. Take that shit, be the wine guy, and then do your shit. I'm like, yeah, but I'm the business guy, I'm the Jets guy.
What do you stand for, man? What do you stand for? Not just being passionate about what?
I'm passionate about brand building. At the end of the day, I'm very fascinated in the fact that...
What brand?
Brand. I like that. I'm curious. It blows my mind that people have emotional, that when somebody flips over the laptop and sees a half-bitten apple, something happens in their body. That's crazy shit to me. And I'm also passionate at, I don't think I'm good. I fucking failed everything. I'm not that good. I'm just me. And if I'm fucking killing it, then all of you should be.
Yes!
You know, so, and I don't think people have totally wrapped their head around what we're living through right now. I really don't. I don't think people have totally wrapped their head that AJ, in 2006, that ESPN was reporting, that Jets TV is reporting that John Abraham is going to the Broncos. That was some crazy shit. Like, the fact that we all have a fucking voice now, the fact that all the dirty shit is going to be exposed because everything's always on, and tweet this and flick him that. I mean, we're living in a totally shifting world where $500 billion in advertising dollars is going to be in play, and I need mine for the Jets.
Yes. The world. Yes. Thank you. I got you, bro.
Questions?
The world is.
We can take it into details because I know I went all up here like love life, la la la. Like we can take it into details. Like la 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 and love life didn't get me a $75 million wine shop. You know what I mean? It starts there. And if you start at the right place mentally, you've got a much bigger shot. If you're just doing it to do it, that's horseshit. Understand what you want. I'm really big on that. Nice to meet you. Thanks, man.
You mentioned about you have you're passionate about something.
Yep.
Find a partner.
Yeah.
Team up with somebody.
Yeah.
How do you approach somebody to
So here's what I do. The question is, if you're passionate, are you a content guy or a business guy, or both? Content. If I was a content guy, if I wrote some crazy shit and it was great and I knew it was on point, you need that's marketing with themes, as an household. So you're writing crazy shit, but it hasn't been seen enough. It's all about networking, getting people to link back to you and all that stuff that means something. Exposure. One of the things is effort into community. If you're sitting in your house and closing your eyes and not going out there and net like this, like everybody that's here is already won. And I hope that you realize that all us douchebags up here talking is jack shit. It's what happens afterwards, at the bar, shake hands, give out your card. It's that personal connection. You're going to meet people that can help you, you can help them. You know why mainstream media struggled in a lot of ways? One of the worst things they ever did, and a lot of them still do, is they don't give link outs, right? You want to keep it in the family. What you give is what you get, right? So if you're not sending love, nobody's going to give you jack shit. So I would say this. There's this new website called Google. It's crazy. I would go there and I would type in business blogs or businessmen or businesswomen or good business people. And I would legitimately do homework on people. We have voices now. I would use your Facebook fan page, your blog, top left corner, looking for a business partner. Put it out there and let the shit come to you. Not everybody has a 500,000 followers like I do. So if you have 37, it's harder. I get that. But I had 0 too. Go to places, leave it out there, ask friends, also call your fucking grandma. I don't give a fuck, get it done. You know what I mean? If that's what you need. I'll help you. I'll find something. Where do you live? Carroll, New Jersey. Love it. I'm gonna look at your shit. Yes, Chef.
Did you say 500,000 followers?
I have 500,000 Twitter followers. Thank you.
Give your card and shake hands.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Donuts.
Okay. How do you keep the people who work for you motivated and managed? You have writers that write for a platform? Who reports? Let's get into the details. A development team. Who's coding and building content? It's funny. Money is bullshit. And somewhere along the line, people figure it out. My development team building my library was too talented and was underpaid, but I love them more as much as I love my family. They come over to my house, they go over, play Frogger, when I was at Atari, it's a great movie. I think caring. It's business, but it's life. It's always life first. This is business. I want to kill everybody. I want to kill all of you. I want to win, right? I do. I want to win. It's business. But at the end of the day, it's still life a little bit more, right? So I think treating people really well and caring about them and not doing dumb shit and always thinking about them first. If you treat your employees and your community as they truly are first and you're truly second, you've won. You've won, period, end of story, you'll win. I also think there's a lot of, I see so much, I get so much stuff in our inbox because we're doing sweat equity angel investing. We're going to do this part for part of the action. And it blows my mind how many people are putting out great stuff. I think people are great at what they're good at, right? And so there's a lot of great writers and a lot of great, developers. But I think caring, honestly, caring. You want a great plan? Here's what I do. You want a plan? How many people do you got? 3. You call them to your house or go out to dinner and ask them, what the fuck? What can I do? Are you happy? Don't bullshit me. What do you need? Money? Fine. Really? Grams? Here you go. What? You'll be stunned at what people want. Maybe they want an extra day off. They don't want to work in the office. There's different things. And to the best of your business practice, you do what you can. Sometimes you can't. But you ask them. Yes.